Okay, picture this. It's a hot summer night. You're at a festival, takoyaki, sweet cotton candy. Everyone in yukata, stylish close-ups. You're with that one person you've been trying to talk to all year. You find a quiet spot away from the crowds. First firework screams up. It blooms into a glittering flower. Heart pounding. You take a deep breath. You turn to them and say, "I like you." Huge firework explodes. Nobody hears a thing. Classic. Rewind. Switch seasons. It's spring. The air is crisp and cool. The world turns 50 shades of pink. Under a cherry blossom tree by the school gates, soft pink petals drifting down. Just you and that special someone. You look them in the eye. World goes a little fuzzy. "Please go out with me." Their face lights up. It's a yes. But what's lighting their face like that? Ah, yes, it's fireworks. Today we're looking at anime's most dramatic way to say, "I like you." Alright, before we get too deep into the feelings and the cultural significance and all that good stuff, let's make sure we're on the same page. Let's define our contenders. First up, in the explosive, brightly lit corner, we have the fireworks confession. This happens at a summer festival, a matsuri, characters in traditional yukata, instant +10 to romance, playing festival games, eating candied apples. I can never get into those, it hurts my teeth. Anyway, finding a slightly more private spot to watch the hanabi. Classic version. One character works up the nerve to speak, but their words are swallowed by loud explosions. It's the universe's way of saying, "Not yet, kids." Other times the colors light up their faces, making the moment bigger and more dramatic. Fireworks become the exclamation point to their feelings. It's loud, it's temporary, and it's beautiful. Now, the other corner, soft, pink, poetic, the Sakura confession. This is the Sakura confession. Spring, cherry blossoms in full, glorious bloom. Path to school, nearby park, riverbank lined with trees. The key ingredient, falling petals. They're a symbol, a mood, a whole vibe. The petals create a dreamy, magical atmosphere, separate from the real world. Timing matters, moments of transition, the first day of a new school year, or right after a graduation ceremony. It's tied to new beginnings and poignant farewells. Quieter, more introspective than the fireworks cousin. Less about a sudden explosion of passion, and more about a gentle, heartfelt declaration. Falling petals represent beauty, life, and the sad fact that nothing, not even this perfect moment, lasts forever. These scenes matter because they've become visual shorthand for the big moment. Fireworks, fleeting summer nights, youth, heightened emotion. Sakura, beauty, new beginnings, and mono no aware. Not just pretty backgrounds, cultural symbolism turning "I like you" into something bigger. Okay, so now we understand. Fireworks equals loud, falling petals equals soft and quiet. I guess those are our parameters. Let's really get into the nitty-gritty of why a fireworks confession just works. It's more than just a pretty light show. The setting gives writers practical and emotional tools. First off, the cover of darkness. A summer festival at night is the perfect place for secrets. Paper lanterns create little pools of intimacy. Two people can slip away from the crowd. They can find a spot where they feel like the only two people in the world. That darkness makes everything feel more personal and a little dangerous. Then, the noise. The glorious plot device noise. Booming fireworks. The ultimate wingman for a shy character. Loud explosions give you a safety net. You can mumble your confession, and if it doesn't land, pretend you were commenting on the fireworks. The classic "I like you," followed immediately by a deafening boom, leaves both the other character and the audience hanging. Did they hear it? Did they not? We have to wait until the next episode to find out. It's frustrating but genius for hooking viewers. The beauty of fireworks does a lot of the emotional work. A massive, sparkling firework blooming is a great visual metaphor. A sudden burst of light, color, and energy fills everything. When a character confesses at that moment, the firework becomes their feelings. It makes a simple "I like you" feel epic. Finally, the bittersweet element. Fireworks are temporary, a moment of brilliant magic that vanishes in a puff of smoke. That adds poignancy to any confession beneath them. It can symbolize a perfect fleeting moment of youth. Maybe the couple will be separated soon. Or it's a reminder that life moves on. That fleeting light makes the memory feel precious, like a captured firefly in a jar. Something beautiful you can hold on to, even after the light has faded. The most satisfying one, of course, is the successful confession. This is when everything aligns perfectly. The light illuminates their blushing faces. The other person smiles and accepts. It's the ultimate romantic crescendo. Enter the interrupted confession. Trope at its most tropey. The character mumbles, "Tsukida," which means, "I like you," right as a string of firecrackers goes off. The other character turns, "Huh? Did you say something?" Agonizing, yet dramatically effective, instant suspense, audience screaming at the screen. Sometimes the fireworks confession goes bittersweet or tragic. Maybe one character moved away. Joyful sky versus quiet sadness. Contrast hits harder. Shows set up the perfect scene, then they subvert it. Chicken out and shout, "I like yakisoba." Or the other person is obsessed with the fireworks instead. These twists wink at the audience. Now let's drift over to the gentle, blushing world of the Sakura confession. If fireworks are a loud rock concert, Sakura are a beautiful acoustic ballad. The magic comes from cycles of life and the Japanese aesthetic of mono no aware. A gentle, beautiful sadness in the fact that things are temporary. Cherry blossoms are the poster child for this idea. They are breathtakingly beautiful, but only for a short while. A Sakura confession is instantly loaded with meaning. The petals represent the beauty and fragility of the moment. A reminder that youth, and this feeling, won't last forever. It adds profound, bittersweet beauty to the confession. The timing of the Sakura season is key. In Japan, the school year and fiscal year begin in April. Peak blossoms, entrance ceremony, first day of classes, meeting new people. A confession feels like the start of a new chapter. The whole world feels fresh and full of promise. Sakura also overlap with graduation, flipping the meaning. A confession at graduation is a last-ditch effort, a now or never moment before everyone goes their separate ways. Falling petals feel less like celebration and more like a ticking clock. They represent the end of an era, the closing of a chapter. Urgency and desperation color the moment. Beauty makes the potential farewell more poignant. Same image. Context changes the emotional weight completely. When you think of a Sakura confession, is it the school gate? For a lot of us, yes. Or a path lined with cherry trees leading up to the school. School is the central universe. Days, friends, and slow-blooming romances. The gate is a symbolic threshold, comings and goings, hellos and goodbyes. On day one, a confession is drenched in hopeful symbolism. Like nature cheering them on, let's start this journey together. Same gate at graduation? Completely different feeling. They're about to walk through it for the last time. Other Sakura spots add flavor. Hilltop epicness. Riverbank time flowing. Environment says what characters can't. Layers without extra dialogue. Smart, efficient, beautiful storytelling. Sakura scenes hit different. Intimate, reflective, timeless, tied to new beginnings and endings, all at once. So, an anime has decided it's time for a big confession. It's picked its setting. Fireworks. It's picked its setting. Sakura. Now what? Creators tend to use these tropes in a few predictable but effective ways. The first and most beloved use is the big payoff. The confession is clear, heartfelt, and accepted. It's pure catharsis. For the audience, it feels earned. Grand finale energy. Then there's the cruel interruption. Perfect setup, snatched away. A tool for suspense that keeps us coming back. Bittersweet or tragic. Beauty of memory versus present reality. A single perfect night that can't be repeated. Meta-comedy. Set up the cliché, then twist it. So, is it tired? Yes and no. Used lazily, it's a romance preset. Predictable and hollow. Done right, it's one of the most effective tools in the playbook. Modern shows lean in sincerely, twist early, or wink for comedy. They tap shared visual language. Good stories earn big moments. So, after all that, what's the final call in the showdown between fireworks and Sakura? The truth is, there's no winner. They're both champions. Two sides of the same romantic coin. Fireworks are for the passionate, explosive, sometimes chaotic moments of love. Loud, public, spectacular. Sakura are for the quieter, introspective, deeply poetic moments. Personal, gentle, timeless. And the petals are like soft, quiet fireworks. We still fall for them because they make awkward confessions cinematic and magical. The setting becomes the emotion, Clichés, yes, but powerful ones. Tell me your favorite confession setting. Fireworks, Sakura, rooftop, or something weirder in the comments below.